RVTD means more for our community. Because of RVTD, every student has convenient access to the region's high schools to complete their education. Growing community support. RVTD.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
RVTD means more for our community. More people than ever are using the bus to access healthcare, improving the overall health of our region. Growing community support. RVTD.
Welcome back. You are watching St. Mary's Crusaders volleyball on TableRockSports.net. We are pleased to bring you this game in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. On YouTube, search Table Rock Sports and click on the red subscribe button. Thank you to everyone who already has done that. So just about to get things underway here from St. Mary's High School, where the 7-6 overall, 3-1 in league play Crusaders are taking on the 4-8 South Umpqua Lancers, coming in with a league record of 2-3. Today's match is a league match between these two teams. We'll take a quick minute to listen to the national anthem, but we'll be right back with Crusaders volleyball right after this. Raya Estupin, Kristen Chapman, Grace Johnson, Tatum Kelly, Haley Twyman, Courtney Wetzel. Those are the starters for the South Umpqua Lancers. Starters for your home team, the St. Mary's Crusaders, Lainey Stramberg, Sydney Alexander, Kylie Kinsella, Caitlin Hansen, Emma Johnston, Albie Borovansky, Kelsey Dunn, and Noelle Thickett, the starters for the home team this evening. So St. Mary's getting ready to take on South Umpqua, led by A trio of players in Lainey Strandberg, Albie Borovansky, the big girl in the middle, Kelsey Dunn, the powerhouse that she is. They lead this team efficiently. I don't know if there's anybody in this conference that could stop any ball coming over the top from Kelsey Dunn, one of the hardest hitting players we've seen here so far at the 3A level in any games that we have covered. This one's sure to be exciting. Folks, Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as a new sponsor. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout all of Southern Oregon. The judges getting their rotation cards together, making sure they have everything correct, and we will be underway in just a moment. St. Mary's coming in the 18th ranked team in the state. South Umpqua number 25. South Umpqua would definitely like to pick up a win this evening, move them to 3-3 overall in league play. And St. Mary's would like to keep that strong league record intact. Sitting at 3-1, a win tonight would move them to 4-1 overall in league play. So Borovansky set to serve for the Crusaders to start. It's taken by South Umpqua, and we are underway. St. Mary's wearing pink this evening instead of their usual white. Dunn sends that one just a little strong after a good first opening rally there. South Umpqua will come away with the point to open things up. Sabra Rogers serving for South Umpqua. And Kelsey Dunn, instead of hitting that one hard like she normally does, sees the opening, lays one over the top soft, and finds the back corner where nobody was at, and ties things up at one apiece. And Hanson on the service for the Crusaders. Dunn with the block there in the middle. Tries to come up with a second. Dunn again with the soft touch. And drops one just inside that out of bounds marker. And gives her team the 2-1 lead. And again, Dunn comes up big for her team. Drops that one just shy of the back line. 3-1 now in favor of the Crusaders. And Dunn again comes up with the block. That's 4 straight points for Kelsey Dunn and the St. Mary's Crusaders team. Back to serve after that last point for South Umpqua will be Kirsten Chapman, or excuse me, Tatum Kelly. And that one falls on the line. South Umpqua thought it was going to fall out of bounds, but stays in for the St. Mary's Crusaders point. Back to serve now for St. Mary's, Emma Johnston. Johnston with a good low line drive serve there. And Dunn powers one home for the point, as we mentioned earlier. Don't know if there's many people that could stop that. Standing at 6'3", Kelsey Dunn. Now she is back to serve for St. Mary's. And Dunn with a good low line drive serve. And the block in the middle coming courtesy of Kylie Kinsella and Maddie Ward. Coming in for South Umpqua, Courtney Wetzel. Strandberg sends one, and it is a point for St. Mary's. That puts them up now 8-4 here in the first set. Kinsella back serving for St. Mary's. Another good rally between these two teams. These points have been hard fought for both sides. South Umpqua back to serve, trailing by 3. That one just a little bit too hard. They're going to call that out. Point will go to the Lancers there. They're going to call that one off the deflection. Point will go to South Umpqua. Now only trailing by 2. Make that 1. South Umpqua battling back here in the first set. Back now to serve for the Lancers, Grace Johnson. And we're all tied up at 9. So we have a timeout taken by St. Mary's all tied up at 9 just moments ago. St. Mary's was leading South Umpqua 8-4, but the Lancers on a 5-1 rally have it all tied up here in the first set. Folks, Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can keep your family's vision clearly focused. And as the two teams come out of the timeout, tied at 9 apiece, we will get back to the action here from St. Mary's High School. That one sent well deep by Grace Johnson. She'll come out. And Ashlyn Vey will come in for the Lancers. Back to serve now for St. Mary's is Borovansky. Done with another block, but the Lancers able to keep it alive. Trying to figure out if Lainey Strandberg touched the ball. It didn't look like she did at all, but they confer that she did not touch it and it did stay in. And out of the timeout, South Umpqua, or St. Mary's now leads by 3, 12-9. Make that 13-9 on the low line drive serve from Albie Borovansky. A good serve there, but South Umpqua is going to come up with the point courtesy of Kirsten Chapman. She is one of only 2 seniors on this South Umpqua team. St. Mary's on the other side, only 2 seniors of their own, Lainey Strandberg and Kylie Kinsella. Caitlin Hansen on the service for the Crusaders. Who now lead by 4, 15-11 here in set number 1. Kelsey Dunn puts one to the floor, and now St. Mary's leads by 6. Dunn and Kinsella in the middle with a nice block. These teams battling it out here, but you set Kelsey Dunn up and she will finish things as she does there. 19-11 now, the lead for St. Mary's. And with that, St. Mary's now leads by 10. They are on a 10-2 run coming out of the last time out. And South Umpqua will elect to take one as well. We will join them. We'll take a quick break, but we'll be right back with St. Mary's Crusaders volleyball on TableRockSports.net.
Seen a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. Where the St. Mary's Crusaders have a 10-point lead over the visiting South Umpqua Lancers. They're on now an 11-2 run since they called a timeout when we were all tied up at 9 apiece. South Umpqua has just been no match for the height in the middle for these Crusaders. Dunn, Kinsella, Maddie Ward coming up with block after block, and then Kelsey Dunn getting it finished for the Crusaders has earned them a 10-point lead. And that one goes out of bounds, point in favor of the Lancers. Dunn gonna get called for the infraction. The point will go to South Umpqua. So Strandberg will take a break, and coming in for St. Mary's is Sydney Alexander. Back to serve is Emma Johnston. That one's going to go deep. So now set point here for St. Mary's, leading by 10, 24-14. Back serving for the Lancers, Kirsten Chapman now. It'll be handled by Alexander. They'll give it to Dunn. One of the rare occasions where you can see that ball come back across the net when Dunn goes for the spike. But Dunn makes sure to take care of things there, and St. Mary's will take the first set by a score of 25-16 as we head to set number 2. St. Mary's leading 1-0 over the South Umpqua Lancers. We'll take a quick break, but we'll be right back with the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week between South Umpqua and St. Mary's right after this.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, brought to you in part by TableRockSports.net. As you can see there, South Umpqua coming away with the first point of set number 2. They fell to St. Mary's in the first set, 25-16, looking to pick up a win here in set number 2. A great job sending the ball back to Strandberg there as she sends it into the far side, keeps it in, and picks up the point for her team. And Borovansky back now to serve. That one's going to fall out of play, and the point will be awarded to the Crusaders. Borovansky set to serve again. Sends it high, keeps it in. And the Crusaders will come away with the point. And done with the finisher there. St. Mary's now with a 4-1 lead here in set number 2. That one goes off the hands of Caitlin Hansen, and the Crusaders are not able to get there in time. Point for South Umpqua. Hansen now back to serve for the Crusaders. Drops that one short and comes up with the point. We'll have a substitution coming out as Kylie Kinsella, and in for the Crusaders now. You know, not quite sure who that is. Whoever's wearing number 10 today is wearing Albie Borovanski's usual number. Borovanski wearing 21 this evening. That one sent well out. Point St. Mary's 7-4 in favor of the Crusaders. Infraction will be called on St. Mary's. South Umpqua fighting their way back into this one, now trailing only by 2, 7-5. St. Mary's coming in now for the Lancers. Number 9, Ashley Everett, and number 14, Courtney Wetzel, who will be serving for the Lancers. Little miscommunication there on the part of the Crusaders, as that one falls to the floor, and we are all tied up now at 7 apiece here in set number 2. South Umpqua trying to avoid falling behind 2-0 to this St. Mary's Crusaders team. That one sent a little bit long for the Crusaders. South Umpqua now with a 10-9 lead. Strandberg's going to come up with the point there for the Crusaders. And we are all tied up at 10 apiece. Laney Strandberg back to serve for the Crusaders. Another low line drive serve from Strandberg. And the Crusaders will come up with a point there. A great job there by Borovansky, keeping things alive for the Crusaders. And the infraction will be called on South Umpqua. St. Mary's now with the 2-point lead over the Lancers. Coming back in, Sabra Rogers and Aubrey Rainville for the Lancers. Rogers will be back to serve for South Umpqua. Borovansky serving for the Crusaders, leading by 4. Sends that one just a little bit deep. And now a 3-point lead for the Crusaders. And back to serve for the Lancers will be Tatum Kelly. Kelly will come up with a point as St. Mary's could not return the service. 15-13 now here in set number 2. And not much you can do about that there from Kelsey Dunn. A great job by both sides keeping things alive here. A heck of a rally there between both teams. But the Lancers are going to be the ones to come away with the point. Now trailing by 2. 16-14 Crusaders here in the second set. substitution for the Crusaders. Coming in, Sydney Alexander replacing Lainey Strandberg, who will take a break. Back to serve for the Crusaders, Emma Johnston. And a perfect serve right where nobody was, keeps it in on the back line and gives her team now a 4-point lead, 18-14. She does
memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net. We head to set number 3 this evening here at St. Mary's High School, where the South Umpqua Lancers are the challengers this evening. They are down 2-0 to the home team, who has just picked up the first point in the final, what could be the final set of this match. The Lancers going to have to pick up a victory here in this set, but they already trail 2-0. Albie Borovansky serving for the Crusaders. And Borovansky with a great serve there. You never know what she's going to send your way. It could go high. It's got a high arcing serve. It looks like it's going to go deep, but then drops down just shy of that back line. Or she can send it short, and then it drops even more when she does that. So it's tough to judge what she's bringing at you when she's serving. She's got 4 straight points for the Crusaders, who have a 4-0 lead here in the third set. Back now serving for the Lancers is Sabra Rogers. Folks, today's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunching your lunch and fuel for your road trip at our many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. It's great local businesses that keep these games coming for you, like Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, Avista Utilities, and Travel Medford. Also the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without our sponsor partners. Be sure to say thank you if you happen to be inside any of those that you hear or see on today's broadcast. We always like to remind everybody that without their partnerships, we wouldn't be able to bring you these games free of charge. St. Mary's now leading 7-1 over the Lancers. Kelsey Dunn with a soft touch there. Extends the Crusader lead to 7. Hansen with the serve into the net for the Crusaders. Tatum Kelly serving for the Lancers, sends that one wide on the far side of the court, out. Point will go to St. Mary's, now 9-2. Not able to keep it alive there is Caitlin Hansen, but a good effort it was. Point will go to the Lancers, and it's now 9-4. Done just a little bit hard there. A great setup on that one from Dunn to Strandberg. Strandberg with the spike, able to come up with the point. And then Dunn now on the service with a low line drive serve. It was right on the line. Able to get South Umpqua just a little bit off balance and come up with the point. That one's going to fall in as well for Dunn on the back line. Now 12-5 in favor of the Crusaders. And South Umpqua forced to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're listening to St. Mary's volleyball on TableRockSports.net. We'll be right back right after this.
Your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or feeling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, everyone gets $700 off any phone, new customer or not, with no trade-in or hidden fees.
We're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net. Dunn serving for the Crusaders. The point's going to go to South Umpqua there. And it's now 12-6 in favor of St. Mary's. Dunn heads to the bench and takes a break, as she always does after her service. And Sydney Holderman will come in for St. Mary's in her place. Holderman will take that serve there. Strandberg comes up with the point there for the Crusaders. It's now 14-6. And Kylie Kinsella is serving for St. Mary's. A good block there from South Umpqua's Grace Johnson. But still a 7-point deficit for South Umpqua here in set number 3. That one's going to stay in. It'll be a point for the Lancers, now 15-9 in favor of St. Mary's. Strandberg now serving for St. Mary's. And again, coming up with the block, Grace Johnson for the Lancers. And Johnson will go back now to serve for South Umpqua. Now 16-12, only a 4-point deficit for South Umpqua, looking to extend the match beyond 3 sets. It is win or go home for the Lancers, down 2-0 already to St. Mary's. South Umpqua coming up with another block in the middle. Tag team from Kirsten Chapman and Tatum Kelly coming up with the block. But not much you can do about that one, as Emma Johnston sends a heater from the far side back across to the near side and ends that South Umpqua rally that saw them get within 3 points. Borovansky serving for St. Mary's, and she'll get the point there on the service. Borovansky and Dunn back in to close things out for the Crusaders. (19-13) now in favor of St. Mary's. Borovansky still in service for the Crusaders. We're looking to close out the South Umpqua Lancers in 3 sets. That one goes wide and out of bounds. Point to St. Mary's. And just like that, St. Mary's leads by 8. The Lancers just pulled within 3, but a 5-point rally from St. Mary's has them leading 21-13. That one's going to drop on the miscommunication between the South Umpqua teammates there. And St. Mary's only needs 2 to close things out. South Umpqua, though, not going away without a fight. They trail by 6, 23-17. It's now 24-17. St. Mary's 1 point away from closing out the Lancers in 3 sets. Back to serve for the Crusaders, Emma Johnston. And done with the finisher. And with that, St. Mary's will come out victorious 3-0 over the visiting South Umpqua Lancers. A great game this evening from both teams, but St. Mary's was dominant from the beginning. There was no doubting that they were probably going to come out victorious after that first set. They looked really good. A lot of communication happening between teammates this evening, coming up with all the big plays at all the right times. St. Mary's 3-0 over the visiting South Umpqua Lancers. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, brought to you in part by TableRockSports.net.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
Seen a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net. You just watched the St. Mary's Crusaders take down the visiting South Umpqua Lancers 3-0 this evening. St. Mary's doing a great job offensively and defensively this evening. The duo of Dunn and Ward, along with Sydney Alexander and Caitlin Hansen, coming up with a multitude of blocks this evening, and then Dunn getting it done on the offensive end, as she always does. Backed up by Lainey Strandberg on the far side. She does a good job with the finisher. She showed it this evening. And then Albie Borovansky, always coming up big for her team when they need her most, coming in and making those diving saves. And, you know, we just saw there at the end of set number 3, a ball got over the top of Dunn. She wasn't able to get it. Looked like it was going to fall. Borovansky came all the way from the backside and saved it and kept it alive, and St. Mary's is able to come up with the point. That's something she does all too often for this team. So with that, we will say goodbye. We'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank St. Mary's High School Athletic Director Jamie Young for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net and today's broadcast. Special thanks to head coaches Tanya Smith of South Umpqua and Katie Miller. For St. Mary's, our next Table Rock Sports production will be, let me look real quick, will be boys soccer tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Boys soccer tomorrow at 4 o'clock. I am not sure at the moment who they are taking on, but we will be there to cover all of the action for you. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, St. Mary's coming out victorious 3-0 over the visiting South Umpqua Lancers. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With David Alvarez, I'm Joseph Brett, saying thanks for watching and good night from St. Mary's High School in Medford, Oregon.